On to our continuing coverage of the Carl Defay trial. Today, a final verdict has been reached. Defay found guilty of first-degree murder and concealment of a homicide. 13 News' Cassandra Bretto explains what this means 5 years after Samantha Swan's death.
Brittany, 4 days of witness testimony and presentation of evidence was enough for the jury to find Carl Defay guilty of murdering Samantha Swan in February of 2017. I spoke to prosecution attorney Ken LaRue, who says today is for Swan and her family, who has had to grow up without her.
One of the ladies here actually has custody of Samantha's daughters, and one of the girls looks just like Samantha. So it's been a long process to get here. We've been through a number of prosecutors on this case, and everyone's helped prepare us to get to this point where justice was finally delivered for Samantha. She didn't have a voice, but she did through the people who testified.
But how did the jury come to this determination? More than 10 witnesses took the stand this week, including scientists who analyzed Swan's skeletal remains, Winnebago County Sheriff officers who collected evidence where the body was found outside a home in Durand, Defay's mother, and Defay in his own defense. But one witness seemed to be the center of it all. That's Courtney Daughenbaugh. She is Carl Defay's legal wife, who says she saw Defay kill Swan by choking and beating her, then later helped Defay hide the body. The defense argued her story doesn't match the physical evidence, pushing the cause of death couldn't be determined as strangulation by the skeletal remains. Defense also pointing out the unlikeliness of Defay, Daughenbaugh, and Swan having sexual relations the night of the crime at the home in Durand, as it was under heavy renovations with no heat or running water. The prosecution, however, pointing to Defay as the reason to the lack of evidence, arguing Defay not only tried to decompose the body of Swan, but also had the time to fabricate a story and marry Daughenbaugh to try to control her. Ultimately, the jury decided Defay will see his fate behind bars. A sentencing date has not yet been set, but an update is expected on May 12th. Reporting in downtown Rockford, Cassandra Bretto, 13 News. Brittany, back to you.